General Government Appropriations Subcommittee. And we're here today for the purpose of taking our final action on the 2008 general budget. And we've had hours of hearings on the 08. We appreciate all of you out there who've come, and some of you have come twice and provided information for us, and we appreciate that. So with that, do all the committee members subcommittee members have the tracking document? Okay. The first change is on page 7 of 25. Because Department of Audits is they submit their budget and it goes through a different process similar to the judiciary. We needed to add some things. They'd requested some money to take care of some of the rent and pay and health care charges they received that were not identified, were not recommended in the governor's budget because in what we received from the governor, because he can't actually do that. So in that, there is a change from the governor's recommendation for increased funds to reflect adjustments in employers' share of the state health benefit premiums, Georgia Building Authority real estate rental rate, and adjustment to other operational needs. That's a change or an increase from $738,000 to $2,152,261. $2,152,261. Okay, next page, another change. Next change is on page 9 under DOAS, under payments to GTA, Georgia Technology Authority. This is a change in continuance budget. Last year, there had been $4 million go in for the statewide wireless broadband initiative, and some communities, I think at least one county, some cities were brought into that. But that created a continuance of another $4 million in the 08 budget. And after reviewing that, we felt like $2 million would be a better number, and that's a reduction of $2 million for that. Next change is on page 11, Employment Retirement System of Georgia. We have made a change on the reduction there to the funding for the public school employees retirement system, and what we're doing is adding some funding for the non-teaching personnel in the public school systems. These are the bus drivers, as I understand it, the bus drivers, the lunchroom workers and people like that. And we have added for their retirement system 25 cents per month for each year of service, raising the rate from $14 to $14.25. Next change, Office of the Governor, Department of Community Affairs. This is for the Customer Service Initiative. They've done some really good work, and we appreciate what they've done. The governor's recommendation had $2,742,986. We thought that probably a better number for that, a better sum would be $1,500,000. So that's a reduction there. Page 14, let's see. Merit system. This is just, okay, that's just to correct an error. That's not something, that's a clerical thing there. Next change that we've talked about, page, we'll go to natural resources. Two changes. First of all, let's see. Okay, the first change would be related to GOFISH Georgia, and you know we've made some changes in the 07 amended budget on that. based on a lot of testimony, hearings, and information that was provided back to us. And here again, we appreciate people working with us so closely on that. But for the 2008 budget, the governor had recommended $6 million for that. We felt like in the 2007 amended budget, in the reduction that this subcommittee had recommended, it took out $1.5 million for development of hatcheries. And we felt like we needed to put that in. However, we decided that the $6 million did not need to be in there. In other words, it goes from $6 million to $1,500,000. That would be for the development of the hatcheries in the state. We had, I think there may be an error on this sheet. As I recall it, we had actually decided to add that $50,000 for this Georgia Games Commission, had we not? I mean, I think that may have been, so we can correct that. I'm sorry, that is correct. That is correct. It just zeroed it out. Yeah. Okay, that is correct. Thank you. Next change would be on page 18, Department of Revenue, and the only change there, we just felt like that's on line 40.10.2. This is for the implementation of a data warehouse to allow for the identification of underreporting and non-reporting taxpayers. We appreciate what DOR is doing. We just felt like that figure may have been a little bit high. We've changed it from $3,600,000 to $3,300,000, reduction of $300,000. Next change would be on page 19, under Secretary of State attached agencies. The only change there is on State Ethics Commission, and they had brought to us that they had actually been they didn't have an option. They were given the order, I guess, to move from the location that they currently are in within the next few weeks, actually, to another location. So we put some money in the 2007 for payment to GBA for that. We have added $56,929 for additional rent in the 2008 budget to handle 2008 rent. Next change is on page 20 of 25, and that's Veteran Service. There is one change, Georgia War Veterans Nursing Home in Milledgeville, line 47.4.1, and we have added $143,000 for funds to reflect the increase in operational costs there. And I don't believe we had any changes in the bonds. Can any subcommittee member tell me if I missed anything? And also, I want to, before we conclude the meeting today, we haven't even voted on this yet, but I forgot to thank the budget office staff. They've been a tremendous amount of help to us on this, and they've just been right there with us, helping us and providing the information, figures that we need. And Janae Burke, also, who is the Appropriations Committee aide. Thank you. Any questions, any comments from subcommittee?
Mr. Chairman, at proper time, I'd like to make a motion.
I recognize Chairman Smith for a motion.
I move that we do pass this part of our budget as amended by our committee.
We have a motion. Have a second. Any discussion? All in favor signify by saying aye. Aye. Any opposed by saying no. This motion passes and will be passed on to the full Appropriations Committee. Thank you.